patient dismissed.
Stand on your crutches with pride, world.
You've got to save your own hide world.
We'll bring you lilacs until you're back in tune, so be a dear world.
Keep your fever down,
Dear world,
keep your pressure down,
dear world.
and get well soon.
Hit it! Someone has wounded you, dear world.
And someone has poisoned, dear world. And those who love you divinely insist
That you get right off of the critical list.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. This guy gets me crazy. Let's go home, Don.
Okay, I'll see you, Jimmy.
Wait a minute. That's just a musical term.
Oh.
Comedian. So make of the quick world. We're sick of having a sick world. Why we want you dancing tomorrow afternoon, so be a dear world. Take stitches out, dear world. Rip the bandage off, dear world. And get well soon. Yeah. Thank you, folks. Hey, Don. Comedians. You know something, Don? I've been looking forward to working with you like this for a long time.
Well, you know something, Jimmy? I've always wanted to, well, as they say, share the spotlight with you, too.
You have? Why?
Huh?
The question was, why?
Well, that's kind of a funny thing to ask. I mean, if you don't mind my saying so, Mr. Durante, I mean, you're a legend, and it's not exactly every day in the week that I get the chance to meet a real live legend. Just the other day, I was thinking to myself today, here it is another day and no legend. So today, when I finally realized it was my turn.
Wait a minute. Maybe I can help you unclarify the situation. You mean working with Jimmy has made all your impossible dreams and your aspirations take fruition in the short space of 24 unexcelled hours?
Well, you said it better than I could.
That's what makes me a legend. But tell me, exactly what gives you the biggest thrill about this whole experience?
Well, you've done so many great things, Jimmy. I mean, they're just too numerous to mention.
I'm willing to let you try.
Well, first of all, there was,
I know what you're gonna say. My movies. Those unforgettable classics of the silver screen.
Yeah, that's right. Like Yankee Doodle Dandy, The Fighting 69th with Pat O'Brien.
Wait a minute. I think you got me confused with a different Jimmy. Are you trying to say that James Cagney's acting style is so reminiscent of mine that makes the public is sometimes a little confused about the public knowing that I know? Take the next line.
You sort of took the words right out of my mouth.
Well, I wasn't too thrilled with what you were doing with them. But I'm sure you probably are more impressed with my songs than my thespian abilities.
Well, that's true. I guess after all, who can forget that great song like Inca Benka Boca, Inca Benka Boca. Well, I can't remember the whole melody, but it's...
Well, I want to thank you for taking this legend and making him an unknown.
I wish I had the ability to express myself in the clear and the smooth and the lucid way you have of doing it, Jimmy.
It's easy, Don. I just open my mouth and hope for the best. Of course, it's much easier when you have something nice to say.
It's time to play the game that helps you meet your mate, Passion Impossible. And here's your host, Sunny Smiles.
Hi there. How you doing, folks? Here just warming up our contestant, Miss Abigail Finchley. She warms up very well. Abigail.
Oh, Sonny, how are you?
I know. All right. Easy does it. Abigail, do you want to tell the audience a little bit about yourself now?
Well, Sonny, first of all, I'm a kindergarten teacher from East Dubuque.
East Dubuque. Let's hear it for East Dubuque, please. If we could. Great town, East Dubuque.
And I was never kissed until I was 23.
Never kissed until you were 23, and then you...
And then, Geronimo!
Oh, yeah. A little bundle of fun there. All right. Now, are you ready to play? Passion Impossible?
Oh, are you kidding?
Now, I want to point out that our two bachelors who are going to be vying for your hand tonight have never met, and they still cannot see each other. Now, let's meet them right now. Bachelors of the night. Our first bachelor, one of the world's richest playboys. He actually owns 135 oil wells, a fleet of ships, an airline, 3 countries, and right now he's dickering to buy a pair of bell-bottom pants. Like you to meet Mr. James D. Welch.
Thanks.
Our second bachelor is a former vice president of the United States, a part-time cheerleader for the New York Jets, and a big game hunter who's just returned from a hunting expedition where he killed 12 lions in the Boston Zoo, Mr. Donald K. Dangerfield.
I left my Jaguar in the parking lot. I hope it doesn't eat the attendant.
But that's the break of the passion game. Now, on with the show. Well, Abigail, you did not hear a thing I said, right?
Right.
All right, dear. Now, let's play. Let's play, dear. Let's
Oh, let's
yeah,
play.
no, let's play Passion Impossible.
Well, okay, bachelor number 1. Now, what would you do if we were going steady and my father forbade me to ever see you again?
Well, I'd tell him it's not nice to forbade, especially in mixed company.
Oh, I think I'm in love with number 1. Oh, but I'll give number 2 another chance. Okay, what if I were captured by a band of wild savages and you heard me scream for help after the 3rd day? How would you rescue me?
Well, that's easy. First, I jump into my private airplane, fly over where you were held prisoner, parachute down, and smother you with kisses.
Oh, and what about the savages?
They'll have to wait their turn.
How's that for competition? They gave me Jungle Jim. Let's just stop. You don't even
Oh, they're fighting over me!
Now, fellas, please, let's hold it down. Now, boys, can we take it easy? They are fighting over you. No wonder, too. Okay, Abigail, now, your time is up. Make your decision for whoever you pick. The 2 of you will go on an all-expense-paid 2-week vacation in Wheeling, West Virginia. Including dinner at both restaurants in Wheeling there. And your chaperone on this dream trip of a lifetime will be none other than the star of the silver screen, Ernest Borgnine.
Ernest Borgnine? I've seen all his pictures. I love the way he sings.
Gee, this morning, I just bought a wallet with his picture in it.
All right, now, what do you say?
Well, I don't know who to pick. I want them both.
You want them both? That means we have a tie. We have a tie here on the Passion Game.
Looks like one of us is going to spend a lot of time on Ernest Borgnine.
All right, now, if you 2 fellas will come on down, I'd like you to meet each other, and I'd like you to meet Abigail Finchley.
Dad! Son! What are you doing here?
What am I doing here?
Well, never mind about Dad. What are you doing here? You're my husband.
You related? The 2 of you?
Well, he's my husband and he's my father-in-law. Neither one of them has a dime.
Yeah, I had a dime till you put it in your name.
Yo, who's watching the kids?
How do you like that? Now I'm never going to meet Ernest Borgnine.
That's our show for tonight. Now, you be sure to watch our other family show, I've Got a Secret Lover. Good night.
You know, in a few months, the American Medical Association will be holding their annual convention in New York City. Now, each year, the association honors one colleague who they feel has contributed the most to modern medicine. Now, last year, the gentleman they paid tribute to was a Dr. Harry Hillary, the discoverer of a new important medication. Unfortunately, Dr. Hillary was taken ill that day, and accepting the award for him was one of his assistants, a gentleman who had not made a speech since high school, probably not even then, and he'd rather be anywhere else as he hears himself introduced. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank Mr. President, and good evening, doctors. Now, I'm not a speaker. But as you know, Dr. Harry Hillary was supposed to speak tonight, but he couldn't make it. And believe you me, having to take his place is really having to fill a couple of awfully big shoes. I don't mean to imply that Dr. Hillary has big feet. Just big shoes. Anyway, well, gentlemen, our laboratory has finally come up with the perfect, and I say perfect, tranquilizing pill. I have one of them here. It's a small thing. I ain't gonna get it. And believe you me, that the soothing and the calming and tranquilizing effects that we've gotten from this pill have just been remarkable. And it's different from the other tranquilizers on the market. I mean, it's a real departure. It's neither reserpine nor mepробamate nor chlorpromazine. We call ours simply Be Calm. Be calm with Be Calm. There's a slogan for you. In fact, with these pills, you can have four things. You can have calmness, you can have confidence, you can have happiness, and the fourth thing is a good memory. Being calm, of course, has many advantages. It makes you steady of hand, it gives you a better penmanship, and helps you to write better. In fact, some of you doctors, anyway, to prove the confidence they give you, we tried them out up at the state prison there, and let me just read you a paragraph from a letter the warden wrote to us. I think I can remember that. I can't, actually. Now, this is from the warden. After taking one of your pills, I let our worst men up out of solitary and permitted them to throw a party among themselves. Head guard Jenkins, who had put these men in solitary, took 3 of your pills and attended the party unarmed. He will be buried on Wednesday. Well, of course, the important thing is that he did enjoy the party. The most amazing thing about these pills, however, is that they have no side effects. Most of your various pills, as you know, they have on the market today, they have an awful lot of trouble with various kinds of side effects. Well, I seem to be getting a little cold. Is there a doctor in the house? A little humor there. Anyway, as I say, there are no side effects to these pills, and we don't have to worry about putting any labels on the bottles. Causes drowsiness, do not drive, take while driving, and things like that. Anyway, I wish Dr. Hillary could have been here. He steered these experiments on the pill, but he couldn't make it. They've got him up at Smile View. He flipped out, actually. He's on phenobarbital. He's on phenobarbital. I never cease to marvel at the poise and assurance of the TV weatherman, but after all, there's really no pressure on him. The actual weather report is compiled by a competent meteorologist and passed on to him to relate to the viewers. I wonder, however, how calm and poised he'd be if something happened and he couldn't get through to the Weather Bureau. What's that, Herb? You can't get through? Nothing? We don't have anything? I'm on the air in 10 seconds. You got come up with something. Well, good evening. Good evening and welcome to your 11:10 weather forecast, just as it is every evening at 11:10 along about this same time. The present temperature is degrees, and the wind is coming from the wind's coming from the window, isn't it? See, it's heated here in the studio, so we have no way of knowing what the weather is outside. Well, we do have ways, but actually we're just... Well, let's have a look at the map. Well, there it is, the good old USA. Of course, this is Maine right up here. And then way over here to the west is California. We'll just pencil that in. California. There we go. How about that? Anything, Herb? I was born right in here. That's West Virginia. I'll bet it's really cold down there now. Cold in West Virginia, huh, Herb? Yes, he doesn't know. Anyway, that reminds me of a little story. About this guy who said, I understand you're doing very well by your gambling casino. And his friend said, oh, the gambling casino is just a front, and the back is a candy store. Of course, I'm not a comedian or anything. I'd like to get my licks in, though. At least you could just laugh it up, huh, Herb? Speaking of weather, as we are here tonight, the other day my little boy was asked by his teacher to spell weather, and he spelled it W-A-N-T-H-E-R, and I thought that was just about the worst spell of weather we'd had in a long time. Oh, boy. Anyway, give me an old report, will you, Herb? An old one. I don't care how old. Just give me one. Oh, folks, a bulletin just came in. Heavy snowfalls are expected in the Valley Forge area. Troop movements have been halted by General Washington. You're leaving? Yeah, go ahead, leave. Check and see if it's raining. You're sticking, huh, Fred? Good old Fred. Fred's here. Anyway, we're going to pause now, folks. Be right back after this word from our sponsor. Well, it seems we no longer have a sponsor. How about that? Anyway, I'll tell you what the weather's going to be. We're going to have some low pressure area here in the east and even temperatures in the Midwest and higher temperatures out in the west. You get the message, NBC? Does that get through to you?
Affair of the heart. Me too. Why did I ever get mixed up with a man like Harry? He was no good. He treated me like dirt. He insulted me in front of my friends. He never danced with me at parties. I cooked and slaved for him, and he was completely insensitive to my needs.
My George was the same way.